Going on YouTube, this is Broman Clash, and today, yes, I'm outside again today. I want to talk about a topic that has been, going around, that's not even talked about in mainstream news unless you're on Facebook, Twitter, or, various other news outlets that are not mainstream news. And the topic I want to talk about is the missing DC girls. 24 to 25 missing young black Latina girls are missing in DC. Now you may ask, well, what's going on with this? Why do you want to talk about this? It's because it's very concerning. And why are young girls missing in DC? Supposedly, like, 2 of them have been found in a county in Texas or something. But it does raise the question: what is going on out there? Is there sex trafficking going on, or human trafficking going on? And young black girls are being abducted out in the streets and all that shit. That becomes like, wow, man, hold on. This has to be raised up. This has to be talked about. Because if we don't talk about it, then it's just going to continue. What if the number raises up to like 50, 100, 200, even to 1,000? If it raises up to 1,000 and all of a sudden you show your concern, then there's a problem. It shouldn't have to, matter of fact, it shouldn't even have to get up to 10. As soon as there are like 5, even 3 missing, then it should be like, wait a minute, there's something going on right here. Like, one, if you're a parent of one of these girls, or if you're a parent of a young black child, regardless of gender, regardless of sex, whichever way you want to put it, make sure that they are safe. Make sure that they are all right. Make sure, if they have a cell phone on them, like a recommended age for like cell phones and all that stuff for me is like 11 or 13. If they're younger than that, just say, look, wherever you do not go anywhere with any strangers. Stay with me until I pick you up. And this has nothing to do with that. Okay? Just in case you have kids of your own, just in case you have like little ones of your own. That's the main thing. Make sure your children are safe. And for the 24 to 25 missing young girls, they have to be found quickly, man. Like, I don't want, like, the best case scenario, which is very cynical, is the fact that, I don't know, man. There is no best case scenario with this. The worst case scenario is the fact that they're a part of human trafficking or sex trafficking. And, it has to be raised. It has to be raised and it has to be talked about. But the fact that nobody's really talking about it it's very concerning, especially major news outlets. And, that's just like, oh, give me a break right here, man. Y'all talking about all lives matter, but yet all lives matter. You know what? That's funny, man. Where's all lives matter in all this? Those motherfuckers are not anywhere to be seen. But yet they want to talk about all lives matter. Then don't these young black girls and young Latino girls, don't their lives matter? Do something about it. Make sure that they come back home. Make sure that they come back with their loved ones. And, it's just like, come on now. Young black, like, they're young girls. They have to be brought back into their homes. Any child that has been taken away from their home, they should be brought back. And I know I'm just like, one of the few vocal ones that are saying, like, look, they should be brought back to their homes. They should be brought back to their communities no matter what. And you want to know what the sad part is? They found, like, some, I don't know, like an athlete or something. They found his jersey before they could even find the 25 missing girls. Like, if it was my jersey, I would have been like, man, fuck my jersey. Find those girls. And since you want to have media silence, then fuck it. I'm not doing this shit anymore. And until you find those 24 to 25 missing young girls, don't tell me shit about my damn jersey. Matter of fact, you can burn it for all I care. And the fact that, various other people are talking about this and it should be raised. That it's like, yo, come on now. Alright? And, and if y'all have a cell phone, then y'all would know about Amber Alerts and, what is going on. But yet, there were no Amber Alerts going on with the cell phones and all that shit. There were no Amber Alerts going on for these 24 to 25 missing young black girls. Some say that they ran away from home And if there's a problem in the home, then it should be solved right then and there. But the fact that nobody's willing to look into the homes and just be like, look, all right, something's not right here. Or, where's your child? And if the parent says, I don't know, then that becomes an issue. Like, wait a minute, what's the home life like for the young one? See, just in case you ask those questions. But the main issue is the fact that, major news media outlets are not even talking about it. They'll give it like a passing glance. They'll give it like a passing message saying like, oh, 25 missing young black girls are missing in DC. Like, they'll do some shit like that. And it's up to us to find our young women. Colin Kaepernick, he's a good man. He's doing the right thing. He's feeding the homeless. He's feeding people who desperately need to be fed. I respect him. And if he's going to talk about issues like this, especially if he is, he's a good man. And he's an athlete that I respect because he's talking about issues. He's not, using his money just for fame like Floyd Mayweather. Fuck Floyd. And y'all may say, Clash, you don't like Floyd? No. It's because of his character, not because of his skills. He has good skill, but his character, not so much. But back onto the topic of, young black girls. Of the young black girls that are missing in D.C. They should be found. They should be brought back safely. They should be brought back intact. No missing limbs, no missing organs. They should not even be dead. And that causes concern because it's just like, wait a minute, if they show up dead, what the hell is going on? Are they like on a manhunt for these for these children right here? And it's just like, come on now, they should be brought back. And not only that, back onto the topic of, Donald Trump, Trump, the chump, whatever you want to call him, the fact that he's silent on this issue shows that, like, hey, there you go. If your president doesn't care, that means we should damn near care. We should damn care about ourselves, man. We should damn care about our own. Because that's the future. Don't wait until they're dead just to mourn. Do something now while they're still alive. Find them. Or at least spread the word saying like, hey, there are 24 to 25 missing young DC girls or young DC women. Find them. When I talk about DC, I'm talking about Washington, DC. Yeah, just in case some of y'all don't know, or if y'all think I'm talking about comments and all that stuff, for those sarcastic motherfuckers. Now, enough of that tangent. And, it's just like, come on now, man. We have to find them. We have to do the right thing. We have to say, hey, look, enough is enough. If y'all not going to care about our lives, then we should care about our own. And if the cops are not going to find them, hell, maybe some of the cops might even kidnap them. Who knows? If that's the case, then let me tell you something. We should care for our own. No offense to, Chinese people. No offense to, Hispanic people or just Spanish-speaking blacks anyways. No offense to Italian people. No offense to Irish people. But now's the time that we should just really care for ourselves. We should just be like, you know what, man? That's our young ones. Those are our seeds right there. I don't have a child of my own, just in case you were wondering. But to care for the future is to care about life. Even if you believe death is the ultimate truth, at least preserve life. At least care about life. At least care about living. Because these young girls, they don't know what true life is. They just reach the threshold where they're just like, oh, I'm starting to really enter in the mid stages of adulthood, which is just like, teenage years. And the fact that nobody's doing anything, it causes for concern. It's just like, come on now. And the fact that there are elderly black people, there are adults that are talking about this and actually doing something, that's actually pretty good. The fact that they're standing up and they're saying, hey, we need to find our own. We need to find our children. We need to find our seeds. We need to find our families. Even if you're not related to them, at least find them, or at least spread the word, at least give the call, at least say like, hey, there are 24 to 25 missing young DC women, black and Latina. Like, let's just keep it real. That's fucking sad. Like, man, and not only that, the fact that Donald Trump, yeah, he's supposed to be our president. He's not my president. It's certainly not yours. And if y'all in the army or in the armed forces or, you know, in the military, and y'all say he's not your president, I can understand the feeling. But if he pushes that button and y'all have to go to war, whether you like him or not, if you disobey orders, you're gonna go to jail. But, you know, maybe going to jail, maybe risking your freedom to stand up for something that's even right, that's for a greater right, or for something that's for the greater good, it may actually not be so bad. Hell, there are people who say fuck the police, I included, and they risk their freedom of speech by saying that. But then, if you stay silent on issues like these, but if it's one of your own, and then you ask, how come people are not talking about this issue? Like, my daughter, she has been taken away. She hasn't been home in 3 weeks. What's going on? And until it's one of your own and then you want to care, that should not even be the time. You should care even when it's not your own. Even when they're not your own. And then, you know, the fact that he's staying silent on this issue, just like he stayed silent on the white man that slashed up that 66-year-old black man who can't, yeah, the white man literally came over from wherever state he was from to slash up and kill black people because he was looking for target practice and all that other shit. And Donald Trump stayed silent on that, just like he stayed silent on, you know, the 24 to 25-year-old young black Latina and, you know, young black and Latino girls in DC. And it's just like, come on now. And then major news media outlets stay silent on this. We gotta do something, man. If it's not us, then we'll lose. The fact that we haven't cared for each other in a long time, it's just like, damn, that's really sad. We have to care for each other, because if we don't care for each other, who will? If they see us disrespecting each other, then honestly, man, it's just like, come on now. That shouldn't even have to take that long just to be like, look, we have to care, we have to do the right thing, because if these people don't care about us, because we don't care about us, then honestly, man, we failed as a people. We failed as a community. We failed as a generation. And if the future generations see us doing this and think coonery is cool, they think all this shit is cool, then guess what? We failed them. And they will look at us and say, they're the shameful part of our generation. They're the shameful ancestors. We don't want to talk about them. And you may say, how does this all connect with, you know, the young missing 24 to 25 girls in DC? The reason why it connects is because they are the future. And you don't want to let the future down, do you? Find them. Make sure they're safe. Make sure that they are all right. And if you see anybody that harms them, either kick their asses, or if they pull a weapon out on you or try to kill you, then you know what you gotta do. But make sure the young black and Latino women or girls are all right. That's the thing that matters. That's the thing that should always be prevalent. Don't let it go to waste, all right? And I really wish they would come back, and I really wish that they would be all right. You know, y'all, this is Broman Klein saying I won. Hope y'all have a great day today. And please, find our girls. Make sure that they are all right. Make sure that they are safe. Make sure that they are in one piece. Put an end to human trafficking. Put an end to sex trafficking. And make sure that they are safe. That's the thing that should matter. All right? Later.